right, let's go ahead and kick this off real quick. If I could have your attention. All right, here we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the graduation of the July 2024 class. We're so happy you could join us today for this special event. And to those watching online, I certainly want to acknowledge you as well and just say thanks for carving out some time to be with us today. My name is Kevin Steele, and I have the honor and privilege of serving as the Chief Program Officer here at K9s For Warriors. Before we get started, we always like to honor our great nation in two ways. We're going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the National Anthem. So please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Training Liaison Daniel Reliva, and remain standing for the playing of our National Anthem.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, please be seated. Two of the service dogs in our July class have been selected as Fetch It Forward dogs through our friends at the Dogtopia Foundation. Through the foundation, individual Dogtopia daycares throughout the U.S. raise money via their pet parents to help support organizations like K9s For Warriors. We are so grateful to our Dogtopia family for their continued support. It's time now to introduce the class to you, but before I do that, I just wanted to say one thing real quick. As many of you know who have been at graduations before, anytime we have to hold them indoors, it gets quite loud with the clapping in here, so out of respect for the Warriors and their service dogs, what we're going to do is just a golf clap. All right, so if you could do that for me, I'd certainly appreciate it. I'm sure the Warriors would too. With that, please join me in welcoming the graduating class of July 2024. All right. What a good-looking class, huh? So now I'd like to introduce each of our Warrior and Service Dog teams and share with you a little about each one. First up, we have Ernest and Goldie. Goldie was sponsored by the Washington Commanders, and Goldie was named to honor the history of the team. The team's colors are burgundy and gold, and Goldie was a fitting name to remember and honor the history and legacy of the team. Goldie was puppy raised by Jamie Stafford. Goldie was the Jamie poured over 10,000 hours into training and conditioning Goldie to be the best service dog she can be. Thank you, Jamie, for your dedication to helping save lives. Next is Matthew and Maverick. All right, Maverick was sponsored by Beck's Hybrids. Founded in 1937, Beck's is the largest family-owned retail seed company and the third largest seed brand in the United States, serving farmers throughout the Midwest and the Mid-South. In June 2023, Beck's Hybrids hosted their 4th annual 5K at their headquarters in Atlanta, Indiana, which resulted in 2 dog sponsorships. Maverick is one of the 2 sponsorships. Everyone who joined the race voted on dog names and Maverick was chosen. Maverick, by definition, is a person who shows independence of thought and action. May Maverick give you the independence and unconditional love you deserve. And I understand the sponsors are live on YouTube with us tonight. Thank you for being here with us tonight. And Maverick was trained by our San Antonio team. So. Next is Carl and Remo. Remo was sponsored by Men's Wearhouse. Remo is the first dog of 25 sponsored by the Men's Wearhouse. From November 2022 to November 2023, Men's Wearhouse raised and contributed $1.6 million to support K9's mission through a donation ask at the cash register checkouts. Remo's name was selected by Men's Wearhouse employee Andrea F. and means the strong one. And the sponsors are joining us live on YouTube tonight. Thank you for being here with us tonight. Remo was trained by Haley Yarbrough. Next is Jonathan and Transformer. Transformer is the second of 25 dogs sponsored by Men's Wearhouse. And Transformer's name was chosen by Men's Wearhouse employee Andrea F. and inspired by their corporate values, better every day. And again, they are with us online, and Transformer was trained by Skylar Reed. Next, we have Jonathan and Star. Star was given the name because stars symbolize guidance and enlightenment. They are beacons that illuminate the darkness and offer hope and inspiration to individuals. We hope that Star is the new light in your life. And Star was trained by Joseph Waldron. Next is Brandon and Dakota. Dakota is the third dog of 25 sponsored by Men's Wearhouse, and Dakota's name was selected by Men's Wearhouse employee Andrea F. and stands for Friendly Companion. And again, they're online tonight with us, and Dakota was trained by Shayna Vittel. Next, we have Justin and Atlas. Atlas was sponsored by the Joint Chiropractic. The Joint Chiropractic chose their sponsored name as Atlas because the atlas is the first vertebrae of the spine, the very highest point, which allows us to move our head with greater range of motion. So, like an atlas, it's our head and brain's guide. And they are live online with us tonight, so thank you for being with us as well. And Atlas was trained by Kendrick Brown. Next, we have Nicholas and Mr. Boyd. Mr. Boyd was sponsored by Reliable Carriers Incorporated and additionally supported by Dogtopia of Meridian North through the Dogtopia Foundation's Fetch It Forward program. Mr. Boyd was a U.S. military veteran and former employee who worked at Reliable Carriers and recently passed. And Mr. Boyd was trained by T.J. Wright. Next is Stephen and Sonny. Sonny was sponsored by the Jacksonville Jaguars and Dream Finders Homes. Sonny's name was chosen by the Jacksonville Jaguars fans. The Jags allowed their fans to send in name suggestions. The team picked 4 of the suggestions and then allowed the fans to vote for a winner via a Twitter poll. Sunshine, or Sunny, is also the unofficial nickname that some fans have chosen for Trevor Lawrence, the Jags quarterback. And they are attending live with us tonight. Are you out there, Jags sponsors? Awesome. Thank you. Dreamfinders, thank you. And Sunny was puppy raised by Marie Massey. Thank you so much, Marie. Marie's, as you see, in the audience with us tonight, and we want to thank Marie for all the support you have shown our team, puppies, and warriors over the years. Sunny received her final training from Jen Sparron. Next we have Stephen and Abby. In honor of Lieutenant Dennis W. Zielinski II, this memorial fund aims to improve the morale and welfare of members of the U.S. Armed Forces and their families. And the co-sponsors are Marianne and Dean Janeway, and additionally supported by Dogtopia. Abby is an English name derived from the Hebrew name Abigail, which means joy of the Father. As such, the sponsors found the name fitting, as they hope that Abby brings nothing but joy and happiness for her new father, Stephen. And the sponsors are live tonight on YouTube with us. Thank you for being here with us tonight. Abby was trained by Devin Fedler and TJ Wright. Next we have John and Crew. Crew was sponsored by Ultimate Chronos Group, better known as UKG. It's a human resources, payroll, and workforce management solutions company. UKG chose their sponsored name as Crew because U-Crews is a term of endearment that employees at UKG call each other, or U-Crew for short. And the sponsors are both on YouTube and live with us, or in person tonight. Are you out there? Maybe they're just live. So either way, we appreciate you attending with us tonight. And Crew is trained by our San Antonio training team and Kim Jones from here in our Florida campus. Next we have Travis and Raven. Raven was sponsored by Raven Defense Corporation. In addition to being the name of their organization, ravens are a sign of wisdom and secret knowledge. Ravens can also be a good omen and a protective spirit, which is well suited for a service dog for any brave veteran. Raven was fostered by the Holt family in San Antonio, and this is their first foster dog. So a quick shout out to them. We certainly appreciate your time in opening up your home for Raven, and we hope it was a great experience and you'll continue to do this in the future. And I understand the sponsors are with us on YouTube Live as well, so thank you for attending. Raven was trained by Imani Witten and our San Antonio team. And next we have Brandon and Aurora. Aurora is the 4th of 25 dogs sponsored by the Men's Warehouse. And Aurora's name was selected by Men's Warehouse employee Andrea F. and stands for New Beginnings. And Aurora was trained by Devin Fedler. All right. And at this time, before we move on, I'd like to share with you some thank you notes from our warriors to those who were instrumental in getting them to this day. So.
I can't thank you enough. grateful for Maverick because I was almost a victim at my own hands due to my mental well-being. I can't thank you enough.
I would like to thank my supportive wife and kids. Thank you to the K9 staff, the Jacksonville Jaguars, and Dreamfinders Home for sponsoring Sunny.
I'd like to thank my wife and 2 daughters for their support, all the staff at K9s For Warriors, and the sponsors for Mr. Boyd.
I'd like to thank my wife Elizabeth for supporting me through the difficult times and celebrating with me during the success.
Thanks to the Warrior staff, K9 trainers, house moms, and my husband for the unwavering encouragement and support during my time at K9s.
Thank you to all the trainers.
I'd like to thank my girlfriend Tony for all of her support. And I'm just amazed at the staff they have here, and especially the moms for all they do.
I would like to thank K9 For Warriors, all the staffs, the trainers, and also Daisy. Thank you.
Thank you to my wife Laura, to my very generous sponsors, Donna and John, to my trainer, and to all the K9 staff. I'm forever grateful.
I'd like to thank my wife Rachel, my kids Scott, Kellen, and Katie Lynn, K9s For Warriors staff, the Washington Commanders, and Jamie Stafford.
I would like to thank my family, friends, therapists for their support, K9 For Warriors, and Matt Warehouse for transformers who will transform my life and my family life.
Thank you, K9s, and others for Raven. Thank you, Bitcoin, for allowing this to happen.
Thank you to all the K9 For Warriors staff for the professionalism and care. This has been a great experience, and I look forward to the future.
Incredible. If I could just say something real quick before we wrap up tonight. This isn't in the script, so hopefully I do okay with this, but I just wanted to take a moment to address this class. We certainly appreciate the thoughts and the thank you notes that we just heard. It really means a lot to us to have that kind of acknowledgement. But I also want to say thank you for putting your trust in us and your faith in us to help you find what you're looking for as you move on into the future. I can tell you that this is only the beginning. You've heard it hopefully many times during your stay here. We are a family. You're part of this family, and we are going to be part of your lives until you tell us you no longer want us in your lives. So I hope you feel that from us. I hope you know that. And I just want to say good luck to you, and I wish you all the best. All right? And with that, please join me in another round of applause to congratulate our Warriors of the July 2024 class. That concludes our graduation ceremony. I appreciate y'all coming out. We didn't know if it was going to rain or not, so we erred on the side of caution, but I think it turned out to be a lovely event tonight. So thank you for your time and efforts in being out here with us tonight. As we always do, if you'd like to come forward and talk to the Warriors and they're feeling up to doing that, that's certainly okay to do that. If you'll look kind of midway across the deck, you won't see brown pavers this time. But if you could imagine there were brown pavers across the deck like we have in the pool deck, I just ask that you please respect their space and do not cross our imaginary line here as you come forward. And as I said, if they feel up to it, they'll certainly come forward and chat with you and say their goodbyes as well. All right? With that, that's all we have. Thank you again for joining us. God bless you, and God bless America.